Dancing Home. This is the story I asked you to wait for. The story itself is a ballet almost, a very great dancer who seems as free on the stage as any human being can possibly be, feels otherwise unfree in the repressive land of his birth, so he flees, leaving behind home and family and all the good things an exile must always miss in even the happiest new surroundings. And then things change for the better, so much so that the dancer can return to visit his old country. He's 51 years old now. He cannot dance as once he could, but bravely he dances. Do such things happen only in the storybook world of the ballet? They do not, as Barry Peterson is about to tell us.
Leningrad is the city Peter the Great built 200 years ago to be the soul of Russia.
I feel this is a great city, and great people inhabit, a great spirit inhabit this place.
And the soul of Russia is easily seen at the Kirov Ballet, once home to Nijinsky, Balanchine, and Rudolf Nureyev.
All very great dancers came from this stage. All great choreographers came from this theater.
This name in Russian is Rudolf Nureyev. It's been 28 years since that name has appeared here as a performer at the Kirov Ballet in Leningrad. 28 years since Nureyev defected to the West. For a ballet dancer, the most important thing are his steps. For Nureyev, this may be the most dramatic step of all, a voyage home to his own beginnings. Air France flight number 2984, Paris to Leningrad.
What is going to be, it was pragmatic thought. It was nothing romantic, nothing heart-pinching. It's too late. I lived 1/3 of my life in the West. It's a very important part of my life. I matured in Paris and London and New York and Milan. My life belongs there.
But he could not say no when the Soviets invited him to dance the ballet of his choice on his terms.
Hello! This trip, this performance, it's in many ways very egotistical on my part. I came to fulfill myself. Hello! This lady, she asked me, where is your home? What is your home? I said, define me what home is. She said, home it is where somebody is waiting for you. I should have answered to her, home was this theater, where somebody was waiting for me to do performance. The stage is a home.
Three hours after his arrival, he was at work in the Spartan upstairs rehearsal hall of the Kirov, where he was once the rising young star of Soviet ballet. Now, special treatment for the man the Soviet government once branded a criminal. His fame, the key needed to open the Hermitage Art Museum on a day when it was closed to the general public.
Картина пока в начале 20 века, собственно, в 1911 году, Липгард, Эрнест Карлович, такой известный. Да, в Америке.
Скажите, Анна Ивановна Удальцова здесь живет? Удальцова. Я что вы здесь. Удальцова Анна Ивановна. Да, где? Где? Здесь? Там? Наверху? Наверху? Наверху. Carry it, Dus, carry.
And then to visit Anna Ivanova, his first ballet teacher from the Soviet Siberian city of Ufa. she was the first to see in the young boy the spark of something great.
It was a difficult time in Ufa when we hardly had anything to eat. My father absolutely opposed me to study dancing. I went to her amateur school twice a week. Анна Ивановна, здравствуйте. Рудик.
Ты?
Это Рудик, да. Как же вам? Хорошо, видите?
Ой,
Да, это
ой,
я.
мой мальчик. Ой, ой, ой. Ой-ой-ой-ой-ой. Ой-ой-ой.
Это как чудно.
Боже мой.
Как чудно вас видеть. В хорошем здоровье. Вырос.
А мне уже 100 лет.
100 лет как
100
чудно.
лет.
Завидую, завидую, завидую. Мне тоже хочется 100 лет.
Oh, is it you, my boy, she says. How nice to see you. You've grown up. Answers Nureyev. It must be my heels.
Вот надо было дождаться.
Рондежамы и тандю, и все.
I had to live to the age of 100 to see you again. Look, do you still dance well?
We said we've made a promise. We swore that she will live till 150, and I will be on that very day 100. And that is, I don't know, maybe it's a devil's contract, but I signed this one. И что встретимся, когда будет вам 150, а мне 100. Договор дьявола.
Да.
As a teenager, Nureyev went from Siberia to the famed Leningrad Ballet Academy.
That was the place. My teacher used to give class here. He used to stand there, and I did my exercise.
The first time you've seen it?
Yes, first time it was 1955.
You like this spot to be closer to the teacher again?
I don't know. I want to be close to my teacher. I mean, he have to see and tell me what I should and what I shouldn't do.
Everywhere, the cameras are there.
Это было здесь, вот это было здесь.
He snaps his own pictures. Here, the floorboard where he tore his foot.
Voila. I went to the West, and it was predicted by most of the French newspapers, ballet critics, that I will crumble in a week's time. Well, 30 years later, I'm on top.
But 30 years later, he is 51. Let's take a break, he says.
Перед двойными турами. Или просто не пить ночь перед. Погодите, сейчас туры сделаю. Nothing good happens unless you work very hard. Nothing happens. Nothing comes to you. You have to make it happen, even if you have awesome talent.
the dress rehearsal.
I know better than anybody else what performance is and how to make performance. And it doesn't happen as an inspiration. I did a lot of performing. So I know when I go on stage how to make it, how to hold public in my hands, even if I'm limping.
And then the dancer's nightmare, a landing, a sudden pain.
Are you in pain now, Mr. Nureyev?
No, I don't have pain. No, I don't have pain. But I feel that something snapped. You know, when you get 50 years old, they snap without pain.
The preparations continued until the last moment, and so did the suspense. Would Nureyev be able to give the performance he had come so many miles, across so many years, to give?
I had to wait almost 30 years. I feel vindicated, a bit late, but still, there's certain satisfaction, happiness, and I don't think anybody can hold a candle to me.